How to stop caring what people think of you. So, guys, human validation, seeking approval from others is very primitive and it's very primordial. So, in our hunter gatherer days, we were in tribes of typically 50 to 100 people, right? And if you did something or said something that the tribe didn't approve of, right? If the tribe was wary of or didn't like, and you got kicked out, that meant typically that the likelihood of you surviving and continuing to live would be it wouldn't be very likely, right? Because your tribe, right, the tribe you grow up with typically has family members, it typically has aunts, uncles, grandparents, your mother, your father, your siblings, your cousins, right? So typically the tribe consists of people in your family that know you, that have a genetic correlation to you, right? So if you get kicked out, you might be able to get into another tribe, right? But if not, you are dead. Like there is no, unless you're able to, I don't know, man. Unless you're able to do like 100 million things at once and kill a saber tooth and build a shelter and, whatever, just be a jack of all trades in terms of survival skills, right? The likelihood of you surviving was very small. So guys, I just want to let you know that the need for approval and the feeling of being uncomfortable when you're doing something different, it's a survival mechanism that your brain is wired for. So it's not like, hey, like this is just, it's not an insecurity, it's not a self-esteem thing. It's a survival mechanism that's hardwired in your brain to survive. So that's all it is. So here's the thing, right? We live in the modern day, right? To a degree, we do need the tribe. We do, the tribe is more outsourced now. Like the people who deliver our food, we're not related to them, but we still need them, right? We still need the truck drivers who are driving the food to the grocery stores and, the electricians and the plumbers and all those people who keep our shelter up, right? When it breaks, they're the people that we call to, fix the lights, fix the plumbing, whatever it is, right? So the tribe is outsourced. It's not immediate, and it's not, we're not interrelated as we used to be, as much as we used to be. So your need for approval and validation from others, it's still there. It's still it still comes up when you do different things or you say something, right? But it's not actually the application of people not liking you or not accepting you doesn't mean you're gonna die nowadays in today's world, right? Because you don't need necessarily everyone to like you, right? Because the tribe is now expanded to the internet, to people at work, to your family, to people that you might meet at the gym, to people you might meet over here, over there, right? So the tribe is very expanded now. It's outsourced. So you wanting validation, or you wanting people to approve you, or you wanting people to give you the go to do something is, like I said, it's a survival mechanism. But you guys got to realize this, man. You constantly worrying about what others are going to think of you, or what they'll do to you, or if they'll embarrass you, or if you're just generally not accepted by most people, you have the fear that you might be lonely, that you might not have friends. All of that is totally, like I said, it's survival. It's a survival mechanism. But nowadays, guys, we let the fear of that get in the way of so many different dreams and aspirations that we have, right? So me, for example, making YouTube content, sharing what I enjoy sharing. If I said to my parents, hey, do you think I should do this? Hey, are you guys gonna love me if I do this? If I don't work a traditional job like you guys? Or, back in high school when I started this YouTube channel, I had a couple people here and there that were like, man, you're crazy. What are you doing? Not in like a mean way, but just in like dang, I didn't expect that from this guy, right? So you gotta be okay with people having different reactions to what you're doing, right? Whether it be good, mutual, or negative. It doesn't matter what the feeling towards what you're doing is. You have to be okay with it, right? Because here's the thing, right? Let's say, for example, I got mad that, some people didn't, think, or some people thought I was crazy for uploading YouTube content. Let's say like some people in high school thought that, right? And let's say I went with that I believed what they thought, and I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm crazy. I'm not going to do this. People think I'm weird, whatever, right? Think of how many people I wouldn't have been able to impact already, right? I mean, I only have going on 700 subscribers here, but not all of the people that I reach out in my YouTube videos were from high school, right? So imagine, right? I couldn't have reached the people in God knows where else if I was just focused on what people thought of me in that specific tribe, in that local high school that I was going to school at, where I was going to school, right? So you see what I'm trying to say? The tribe is it's everywhere now. It's not just where you're at. It's everywhere. Different countries can see you because, like I said, we have the internet now, right? So if you're not accepted in one tribe, it doesn't matter because there's a million other tribes, right? And there's a million billion other people that have access and reach to you, right? So it's not so much so that, hey, that you're insecure or anything. Like I said, it's a survival mechanism, but at the same time, nowadays, right, there is no negative implication for people not liking you. You won't die if the 3 people in high school don't approve of you making YouTube videos, or if your parents don't approve of you making YouTube videos, right? I mean, your parents probably more to a degree because they are, for the prime years of your life, 0 to 18, 0 to 20, early 20s, they're providing for you. But at the end of the day, man, even your parents, right? If you're really self-sufficient and you can make money, you don't even need them to a degree, right? I mean, obviously you generally want to be cool with your parents. I'm not saying just disregard your parents completely, have like resentment towards them and just do what you want to do. No, but you got to realize that you don't need the tribe now, like as much. You don't need your immediate tribe and your surrounding physical reality like you used to. So caring what others think, or even like seeking validation from people to make people want to like you or whatever, is complete BS, right? So I'm not really trying to sound cliche here, but really don't let anyone get in the way of your dreams or your business endeavors or things that you want to do that are seen as like out of the ordinary. Like it's not, you can't make money on YouTube. You can't make money being a coach. You can't make money showing people how to do this or how to do that. Or, there's no money in film. There's no money in art, right? Go be a doctor, go be a lawyer, right? So like I said, of course, like you're going to have that come up from, like I said, friends, family, whatever. But hey, man, you got to disregard that, because at the end of the day, I'll tell you the one thing that you have to listen to, and that's your heart. That's your intuition. Your intuition comes from your heart, right? So if you're listening to your heart, if you're in tune with what God wants for you, right, then you have to realize that that's what God wants from you. You have to go with what the universe and what nature and creation wants, not what other people around you are saying, right? You have to go with your intuitive skills, your intuitive talents, and your God-given abilities, and you have to deliver that to the world. You have to present that to the world, right? Regardless of, like I said, what people say, because like I said, the tribe not having friendly associations with the tribe to a large degree doesn't mean you're gonna die in today's age. So it doesn't matter what people think, right? It really doesn't. So you have to go with your God-given abilities, your God-given talent, and you have the intuitive sense of what you need to do. You have to go with that, right? Because here's the thing, when you listen to what other people say, or you listen to negative criticism, or people they judge you for what you're doing, right? When you listen to that and you adhere to that, then a part of you dies every single day. And like I said, when you don't follow your purpose or you don't do the thing you're intended to do, that's when your life becomes hell. That's when you start to self-sabotage. That's when you get into different addictions. That's when your mind starts to become a hellish existence. That's when you start to have a lot of negative thinking, have a lot of regrets, right? And as time goes, like I said, as you're listening to other people and not following your dreams over the years, there starts to be a buildup of regret, right? And imagine you're 25 or you're in your early 20s. Imagine going the next 50, 60 years, each year, just building up regret. I wish I could have. I wish I could have. but because I was such a freaking people pleaser and I wanted to seek validation and fit in, I didn't do what I wanted to do. That's pathetic. That is absolutely pathetic. And I would hate to be that. That would make me, I ain't gonna lie, that would make me suicidal. If I knew every year that I was suppressing my emotions, my intuitive, God-given gifts for other people's validation and what other people are gonna think about me. If I was doing that, I would kill myself, 100%. Because now, like I said, there's a good chance if I do that, I'm gonna fall into different addictions. I'm gonna be lazy, I'm gonna be tired, and I'm gonna feel insecure, and I'm just gonna feel like I need approval from others. And that's a terrible life. You're not independent, you're not an individual if you need constant approval and constant, like, yes, it's a go and from other people. Like, it's not gonna do you any favors in the long run, right? Especially when it comes to doing something unique and doing something different. So yeah, guys, like I said, don't sit there. I'm not saying like you can't take constructive criticism either. If someone like looks at your YouTube channel and says, hey man, this isn't really working out, you might need to change up some things. Okay, that's fine. But I'm talking about people who just have like ad hominem attacks. Like, you're weird, you're stupid, don't do that. Or people who just like don't know shit about what you're doing and just want to completely like disregard it. That's what I'm talking about, right? So you can take constructive criticism from people. That's totally cool. But plain out hate and ignorance and like just people shedding their insecurities on you and projecting those onto you because they didn't follow their heart and they listen to what other people think, now they're projecting that on you. No, that's what I'm against. I'm against that. I'm not against constructive criticism. So I want to make that very clear as well. But yeah, guys, that's it. That's all. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. If you guys have any questions, comments, leave them down below. And as always, I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.